Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The 2025 Bronco build and price is now live on the Ford website. I have my legal pad here. We're going to run down through some of the changes for the 2025 model year, some of the new models, how much is the base, how much is the Stroppe Edition, and how much is your add-on packages, the freewheeling package, Black Diamond package, etc., etc. Let's get into it real quick and try to make this video as brief as possible, but let's get into this configurator and see some of the changes for the 2025 Bronco. All right, first let's look back at the 2024 models and just to see a range of pricing for the 2024s. Starting with the Big Bend at $39,630. That was offered as a two-door or a four-door. Then the Black Diamond offered as well, two-door and four-door. Now, the 2024 Black Diamond, you could, if you so wanted, equip that as a two-door with the V6. And you could add Sasquatch package to that. That would put you somewhere around 54 to 55,000 or so. That was what, if you wanted a two-door and a V6, you could get that at that price point. Now, you may be wondering, why am I even telling you that? Well, we'll get to that here in a minute, because when you get into the 2025s, you're going to have to go substantially higher in price to be able to get that V6 two-door. All right, Outer Banks, four-door only, $47,940. Heritage Edition at $48,555. The Badlands at $50,000. The Everglades, $55,520. Wild Track, $60,225. Now, the Wild Track was where you would be able to get the Haas 3.0. Heritage Limited Edition at $69,685. Raptor, $90,035. Right at $90,000. Let's go into the 2025. I love playing around with these configurators. The base is back for 2025. The base is going to start at $37,995. Out the door for a two-door. A four-door, basically the same price. Now, before we start building these, I just want to say one thing about standard features. You are going to get that really cool digital gauge cluster that was only available in the Raptor is now across the line. Every Bronco will get that. Sound deadening for any of your hardtop versions, I believe, is now standard equipment. And correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that is correct. The other big thing is, if you have passengers in the heat of the summer ride with you in a four-door, even with the hardtop, they're going to complain about it being a little bit hot. You cannot get enough airflow to keep these guys cool. A lot of aftermarket things to try to bring the air up. But they have finally included vents in the console. It's just was kind of ridiculous that they never had the vents to begin with, since the ductwork kind of ended at the foot of the console anyway. So that is now a standard feature. All right, let's see real quick if you want to get a base and no frills and add everybody's favorite, the Sasquatch package. So your available colors for the base: azure gray metallic, ruby red, eruption green, desert sand, marsh gray, velocity blue metallic, shadow black, Oxford white, carbonized gray. Comes standard with the 2.3, part-time selectable, engagement four-wheel drive. To be able to get the advanced 4x4 automatic on demand, let's click that. That is going to put that with, so we're going to add the Sasquatch package. The Sasquatch package to the base, $8,460. I believe so. With that, you can get that Sasquatch package, base, 7-speed manual transmission. You get the 4.7 axle, your locking diffs. Now, we have a choice here on wheel that we could add. You can add beadlock capable wheels for $995. That's not bad. That will come with standard on any Sasquatch package. Now you get the rugged terrain tires. Those are Firestone. All right, let's see what this is gonna be. This is gonna be an approximation because they also include some things here with like an acquisition fee if you were gonna lease it and whatnot, but you could take that out of the mix. That'll probably put you somewhere just under $50,000 to equip a base two-door with the 2.3 Sasquatch package, beadlock capable wheels, right at just under $50,000. All right, now, next thing up is the Big Bend. Now, you also look at here on the 2025, you've got far less choices for a two-door model. That's going to be right off the get. You're going to notice that. So the Big Bend was available as a 2 or a 4. It started at $39,630. So we have a slight price increase now to $40,370. Let's start our build here on the Big Bend. Now the Big Bend's going to have the most variation to it, I feel. You're only going to be able to get the 2.3, and it comes with part-time selectable, engagement, standard, and it is a 4-door, 4-wheel drive. If you want to add the advanced 4x4, you're going to add the Sasquatch package. It is available to get the 10-speed automatic transmission. Of course, the base was as well. You got a difference here in different axle packages that comes standard with the mid package included. Now we have a ton of packages. So let's look here real quick. You have the Black Diamond package. That's going to be $4,400. Now your Black Diamond started at $43,330 for 2024. So now you're going to be actually a little bit more than that for the Big Bend with the Black Diamond package. See if it changes any of that. It gives the advanced 4x4 with automatic on demand. So you're going to get, that's an upgrade. So you can get that without the Sasquatch package. Let's see. Now, let's take that off. Sasquatch package is going to be about $6,000. Let's go ahead and add. Oh, it's more than that. $10,000. Wow. Okay, so that's going to make you get some other choices there. Okay, so that includes, to be able to get the Sasquatch, you're going to have to get, are you going to have to get that? Apparently so. So you have, this forces you into the Black Diamond package in order to get the Sasquatch on the Big Bend. Now, this is one of my favorites here, the freewheeling package. Does that not look cool? Now, I think you can, yeah, you could take the Sasquatch away. Okay, yes. Let's take that off. And you can get just a Big Bend freewheeling package. It is just a standalone graphics and interior package, $2,400. Really, really nice. Comes with the standard, just plain painted black wheels. And you can see here some other things as far as a black appearance package could be added to that. But if you want to get the most off-road worthy Big Bend for the cheapest price, let's get back up here. Let's take the freewheeling package off. No, I hit the wrong button. No. Let's see. Okay, take that off. Black Diamond package. Let's get the Sasquatch. All right, 10,000 roughly. So if we're gonna get a Sasquatch package Big Bend, let's go on down to the bottom and see what we're going to be looking at here. Yeah, roughly about 53,000. Again, guys, that acquisition fee is probably something that is for lease configurations and whatnot, so just disregard that. But roughly a Big Bend Sasquatch package without any of the extras, 53,630. Now, if you want to add the freewheeling package on top of that, obviously you could. That's going to be another 2,500 bucks. So for about 55, 650, right at 56,000 basically for a freewheeling Sasquatch package. Big Bend Black Diamond, Big Bend Black Diamond Sasquatch. That's a mouthful. That's kind of like saying really awkward. It's hard to get all that out. But like I said, you can get this configured different than just about any of the models. All right, quickly, let's go to the next one up would be the Outer Banks. 47,940. There's your color options. Now, matte film, pretty cool. So you can actually put a matte film protection on any of these. That is added at the level of the order. Pretty cool. I like it. It just goes over the standard paint. It's a paint protectant, and it gives it that nice low luster matte finish. All right, Bronco Outer Banks 2.3, the 2.7 is available. Gonna add the Sasquatch package. It's gonna get the price on up there. This is a little bit, comes with more standard interior features. That is your Outer Banks. Heritage Edition. Really, for me, because there's a lot standard here on the Heritage Edition, you have less color options, but they're the retro colors. So you've got, just as it's configured here, azure gray metallic. We got ruby red, robin's egg blue, one of my favorites. I really like the shadow black with the white. Really nice. And the carbonized gray metallic also looks really good with the white. Now, comes standard with the 2.3. You can get the 2.7. Now, you'll notice, based on the difference between this year and the previous year, you cannot get a Heritage Edition with the 2-door. Standard with the manual transmission. Comes standard with the Sasquatch package. That's included. You get, it's just pretty much just standard. So it's just as it comes. And it comes with the mid group. No way to upgrade anything above to the over that. Let's look at the interior. There you go. And that's it. So, I mean, you can add some other accessories here and there, but that is just as the configurator is. That is a 4-door Heritage Edition Sasquatch package, no frills, 52,000. It's really a pretty good value, I think. I think that's pretty good. Now, you'll notice again, you cannot get the 2-door. So there is no longer a 2-door Heritage Edition. Up next, Badlands. You can obviously still get the 2-door and the 4-door. Start your build. It's your color options for the Badlands. Standard with the 2.3. Now, what you may or may not notice here is that is the only option is the 2.3. So let's go 10 speed. Automatic is going to add 1,500. It comes standard with the 446 with the 10 speed, and you can upgrade to the 4.7, but you have to get the Sasquatch package. That's pretty much the way that's always been. You can go Lux package for 28.25. So yeah, your 2-door Sasquatch Badlands, you are unable to get a V6 for this year. So if we jump back over to the 4-door, you can get a Badlands with the 2.7, 10-speed automatic, 1500. Basically, the 4.7 is included. Take that away. Let's jump up to Sasquatch. There we go. Sasquatch automatic. Gonna be I would pretty much say this is the majority of the Badlands. This is the way that they get pretty close to how they get configured. We get a range here. We could save a little bit by going back to a manual, but yeah, just right at about $60,000. New for 2025 is the Stroppe Edition, and that is up next. Stroppe, let's get into this one. Now, Stroppe Edition is only available as a 2-door. This is, I've made a video about this vehicle. It is really, really cool. I feel like captured the essence of the Stroppe Baja Bronco, the original Baja Bronco, which if you're not familiar with it, they literally won the Baja 1000 in basically a stock 4-wheel drive. And that's just wild to even imagine. That it's a very demanding, grueling race down the Baja Peninsula, and I like the colors. That is a blue top, that is a black hood, black tailgate. Get a little 360 view here. Get a look at that new 12-inch cluster. White dash. Really neat. So you got the black accents to help with cutting down glare when you're blasting through the desert, and it's just really awesome. It really looks good. All right, let's get into hardtop Atlas blue painted included. You can get your 2-top options. Front bumper, modular, heavy duty included. Full vehicle steel bash plates included. Raptor style running boards. If you're not familiar with that, that is a rock rail, and on the bottom portion of it is a removable step. So for everyday use, you can just leave those included. And then they can be removed rather quickly. Your Haas 3.0 Fox dampers. So your Wild Track from the 2024, that was where you got your Haas 3.0. Now you're going to be able to get the Haas 3.0 with the Stroppe Edition. I mean, it's just basically everything is standard, pretty much. But if you want a 2.7 V6 and you want a 2-door, you want the Haas 3.0, what are we looking at for price? Good googly moogly. $78,225. Maybe a little bit back of that. I would think that that's probably base MSRP before you tack on destination charges, $75,635. That is crazy. I'll dig it though. I really like it. I mean, if you were always saying maybe I would have bought a Raptor, they didn't offer it in a 2-door, well, here's your chance. Because it's the closest thing you're going to get to a Raptor in a 2-door. And it's just, it's dramatic. It's pretty wild. Down to the fenders are a little different. Even on this model, it's just, they did well. I think they're crazy for the price. I think it's kind of a little bit on the high side. But like I said, if you were wanting a Raptor and just couldn't picture yourself driving a 4-door Bronco, maybe that vehicle's for you. Raptor, got a few changes here. Let's go back to just, you'll notice painted fenders. No option for the matte paint protection. I really wish they would offer that, and I'm not 100% sure that may not be down in here somewhere. All right, black appearance package, $7,695. Always funny when you hit those and then it forces you into a couple of other packages. But it's a painted roof, unique graphics package. My favorite, and then there's the shadow black. Let's hit it. Okay, that's going to give you the black appearance package. Removing that, you're going to add shadow black. Yes. That. Well. It's getting the price on up close to $100,000. Okay, my favorite build for a Raptor would be Code Orange. I like it. I love the Code Orange. I would probably immediately take it down and get some protective PPF and mute that out just a little bit. But that would be where I would go with it. Lux package I would include, and I would pick the black, the white. I mean, that just is fire, man. That looks really, really good. I still like my black fenders over the white. If you've really wheeled your Raptor, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. They literally get striped up. I just don't know how well that's gonna hold up unless you get some sort of protection on that paint. Yeah, so you cannot get the low gloss fenders with any of the appearance packages there. All right, so that's it. That is your configurator. It is live. This slight changes in price across the board. Big news is if you want a two-door V6, you are only going to be able to get the Stroppe Edition in a two-door V6. You can also get the base. It's back for this year. Sasquatch packages can be put out there across the board. Black Diamond went away, but it is now a package under the Big Bend. And it's going to cost slightly more than what it did prior to removing it as an option. Heritage Edition two-door is out. So if you want something that looks like the Heritage Edition and want it in a two-door, you're either going to be looking for a 2024 or you're going to be getting the Stroppe Edition because that's your only real throwback look. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Were there any surprises as far as pricing or anything like that? I know I just kind of glossed over a lot of this, but I just wanted to hit a couple of these points and just my favorite packages. But if I was configuring anything other than, let's say, a Raptor, excluding the Stroppe Edition, and I wanted maybe to look for a two-door and to make it look similar to a Heritage Edition. Yeah, I guess you're limited at this point. If you're wanting something that looked like the old Heritage Edition, you can't get it. Big Bend starts as a four-door. Outer Banks is a four-door. Everything's a four-door until the Badlands. So I guess really the cheapest way that you could try to configure that would be to check a few boxes on a two-door, get your Sasquatch package, and go buy a Heritage grill and some white wheels and, do it up, because it's just, you can't get it. There's four-door, Big Bend's a four-door, Outer Banks, four-door, everything's a four-door. You want to get a two-door, you're really limited now to just get a base, a Badlands, or the Stroppe Edition. Want a V6 two-door, you're out of luck. It's just, that's $75,000 for the Stroppe Edition. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in and letting me play around with the configurator. Let me know what your thoughts are. Were there any surprises that you weren't already familiar with? Yeah, just let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much. And guys, if you liked this video today, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm Jeff. This is Will to Live Off-Road, and thank you so much.